Welcome to Kuantan, everybody. Here we are, the capital city of Pahang. This is our first impressions video. We've been here for 2 days, and the first thing we noticed is Kuantan feels like a big city compared to the other East Coast cities we've been to. We noticed many modern Malaysian mega malls. It seems like every street corner has a mall more fancy than the last, as well as other modern buildings that are all beautifully designed, some convention centers. We also noticed the roads seem to be wider and there's just more traffic than the other East Coast cities we've been to, which is funny because the population of Kuantan is sort of comparable to Kota Baru. It's not that much bigger, and yet the feeling here is much different than Kota Baru. It feels like a big city. It's still a oceanfront coastal beach town. There's a really incredible beach called Teluk Cempedak that we were at yesterday with Greg and Jumi from Food and Footprints, as well as João and Christiana from Travel Grammars, where the travel food warriors were born.
We had so much fun together, enjoying the beach, taking a dip on the water, playing on the sand. And the beach was actually nicer than I thought. It's not Perhentian Island or Kapas Island, but it was still really nice. We saw some monkeys and we even saw a unicorn. We found a unicorn. What I found interesting was that I found the place was very commercialized, very westernized. There were lots of fast food restaurants, McDonald's or McD, Starbucks, KFC, and I didn't even see any local food around, which kind of added to that big city feeling.
So yesterday was a really great day, really memorable day with our friends. And then this morning, Ivana and I woke up with the intention of doing a first impression of Kuantan video to explore the city and the riverfront. Our first stop, we went to the State Mosque, and we find these state mosques in every state we've been to so far to be very beautiful. So we sat there in the park beside the mosque and we admired the beauty of the mosque. We did notice the Pahang flag is very simple, black on the bottom, white on the top. If anybody knows what this represents or what this means, please let us know. It's obviously simple in color, but I'm sure it's very deep and profound in meaning. So we were curious about that. And as we were at the mosque, who do we happen to see other than Ken abroad? What a great coincidence. So in the past 2 days, we've seen all of our friends, and Ken tells us that there is a river cruise that goes along this river here, and he says he's got a private boat idea for us, a vloggers only boat. So hopefully Greg and Jumi and the Travel Grammars, João and Christiana, can come. Stay tuned for that video. That was our intention today, was to do the river cruise now, but we will wait for that video and we will find our first impressions of Kuantan. So here we go. I guess first stop, Ivana, we can enjoy the riverfront.
Yeah, it looks beautiful. So
let's go wander along the riverfront. So it's not very sunny today, which I'm actually okay with because it's not very hot. And we're kind of wandering along the riverfront. There's not too many people out, a couple picnickers, a bunch of fishermen with really long fishing poles. I'm not sure what they're fishing for. Oh, actually, I heard there's crocodiles in this river, which we will see on the river cruise. So Ivana, you think they're fishing for crocodile?
I don't think so. It's pretty dangerous. Don't go in and swim, guys.
Good point. So I guess this place would be a lot more busy if it wasn't COVID, but it's a really cool place. I mean, lots of stuff happening. Kind of empty, but very beautiful, very well maintained.
Yeah, and the breeze is so nice. It's so chill and relaxing here. It's like a big city, but it's not like crowded, and it's not like rush. Sometimes in a big city you feel rush, but here you feel just like chill
Good
and
point.
relax.
Maybe Kuantan is best of both worlds. Has the Kuala Terengganu kind of laid back vibe, but
That's
also
true.
has the KL feel. Obviously not as small as Terengganu and not as big as KL,
Yeah.
but it's some kind
In
of
between.
blending of the big city and the small town.
That's right.
Good analysis, Ivana. Good point, Ivana.
Yeah.
Also, the tower is pretty spectacular. To be clear, wish it were open. Unfortunately closed from COVID-19.
That's
Wish it
okay.
were open, we would certainly go up it. But kind of reminiscent of Toronto, our hometown.
Yeah, it reminds me of the CN Tower.
Although the CN Tower was the tallest building in the world in the 80s.
At some point, yeah.
Thank you very much. And it's not a river, it's a lake, but similar with the tower and the water.
Yeah, in front of the waterfront. They're both beautiful.
There you have
Really
it.
nice.
So we've reached the palm tree section, just past a restaurant earlier that looked like it was closed. So far, so good in Kuantan. We are struggling with COVID-19 quite a bit. The tower is closed. The museum we wanted to go to was closed. The restaurant looked like it was closed.
Yeah, a lot
but
of things
we
are
did most of the touristy things in terms of the beach with our friends, as well as the river cruise coming up in a couple days.
Yeah, and this broad walk, it doesn't even look like Malaysia. To me, it looks like Australia or something. You know, like Sydney.
A little bit because of the kind of big city feel beside it.
Yeah.
And the
nice.
McDonald's and the KFCs, it's a little bit like Sydney, a little bit westernized.
Yeah. That's the word.
It's like a big city on the beach. Big city beach here in Kuantan. Very nice. What do you say? You want to go get some lunch, Ivana?
Okay.
Let's go jump into the city somewhere and find some local food.
One cheese.
Let's go. Oh, and by the way, happy Malaysia Day, everybody. Today is Malaysia Day, September 16th. So my understanding is today is the day in 1963 that Malaya, which is now known as Peninsular Malaysia, joined forces with Sabah and Sarawak to create the country of Malaysia. So I suppose Sabah and Sarawak before 1963 were their own country. What were they called? I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments. But happy Malaysia Day, everybody. I really should be wearing my Malaysian soccer jersey, national team, but it's dirty. So I'm wearing Taman Negara, National Park. It's the best I can do for some national pride. So happy Malaysia Day, everybody. 3 cheers for Malaysia. Hip, hip. Okay, guys, and next stop, maybe some lunch. No, Ivana?
We're hungry.
Let's go. I love chicken rice. For me, best chili sauce in all of Malaysia. The chicken rice shops.
Chicken rice shops. Wow.
Best.
Chilies, eh? No belacan.
No belacan.
Just pure chili and maybe vinegar. Salt.
Best. All right, there you have it, guys. Kuantan, first impressions. I think in the city itself, there isn't as much to do in Kuantan as there is in the other East Coast cities we've been to. But I think around Kuantan, there's a bunch. We have a day planned at Cherating. We have a day planned at, I forget the name.
Sungai Lambing.
Sungai Lambing.
Yeah.
As well as many more. There's like Chini Lake we might see, or Temerloh. So there's lots of things in Pahang, the biggest state in Malaysia.
That's
But
right.
in terms of today, it's hot, I'm sweaty, and I think we've done it. The beach yesterday was really great with our friends, and the river cruise I think is the big highlight of Kuantan. So stay tuned for that video with our friends again.
Yeah, in the city center. That's it, guys. That's all we got to show you.
That's
Unless
all we
you
got.
More suggestions for us.
Let us know if we missed something. I think we did what we could.
Yeah.
And it was a pretty good day, pretty full day in the end. Just kind of wandering along the riverfront,
Yeah.
checking out the mosque. There you have it, guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to our friends' channels as well.
Yeah.
Later, guys.
Bye.